All right, guys, here we go. Just kind of show off these micro futures trades that we got going. And the reason being is that the micro futures allow you a smaller initial investment and smaller risk capital amount to get in and play some of these most volatile, literally volatile markets that we have. And the first one there is the West Texas Intermediate Crude, and we took it really this morning. Okay, started falling down, and it's all this is in the course, but anyway, we started falling down under a bow tie position, and went short, and here we are. And also with the Dow Jones, of course, that was a no-brainer. We went short way up here right after we put in a strong time count and couldn't continue through up and through the 20, went short there. Now we're expecting a bounce or, potential support in this area where we have the flat 200 and a low pivot over here. So we have two factors that could possibly, help the Dow Jones near term. So we'll see, about that, how we close today and then how we start trading tomorrow. Gold getting a nice pop here, but we're still going to hold short until it's proven. Right now, we don't have enough evidence here to say, even though that's a nice reversal, we still have a couple of factors here that could be, continued resistance. So we're not going to give up just yet. And we're so far ahead on all these other short positions that even if we, break even or lose a little bit, we're not, really out of the game whatsoever. And example of that is here with silver, still holding it from this move, going back to Tuesday. And then, of course, you got to include copper here. And we're continue to, hold that. And basically, this little note down here I put like weeks ago. And, first thing you do whenever you're even considering a position, either long or short, have your stop loss mentally or physically, typed in, and then be able to name and or identify really the move. Okay, what type of move is it? What is the candle structure? What's the candle pattern? You have to have two or more factors, reasons. You just can't go in with a thought, a feeling, or something you read and, on Twitter or Reddit or wherever to help those odds. Because we only enter a trade when we potentially not on workout, okay, knock on wood. You've seen, we post those, losers as well. You got to have two or more factors, reasons to take a position in order to get those odds, that potential up to 80 plus percent. Okay, some are a little better than that, some are a little less, but you want at least 80, 83% chance of success. But even with that, you get stopped out, and that's why that's really the most important thing to all this is know how to set those stops up. And then UNG, we're still short that, obviously. Looking at the off the standard natural gas futures account. And also, real quickie here, Bitcoin. We because of a time count and how bad we're getting pushed to the downside, we're looking for maybe a surprise Friday or over the weekend reversal here because so many people, so many accounts, just for the simple reason Wall Street market makers, institutions always do what hurts most. In other words, the most people, most retail people, and the most money. And you can just imagine the millions and millions of dollars that are short right now. And looking at that, we're on a strong time count, number one. Number two, coming into some very strong structure support wise, we could get a bounce, a significant bounce actually coming soon. And you know how they like to play Bitcoin, cryptos over the weekend because that's the only casino still open. So with everybody on one side of the boat, wouldn't be surprised. Now, are we going long here? No. We need, the confirmation, two or more factors, so on and so forth, because that's how we, do it. But we're just trying to, kind of war game this thing, anticipate, think like a criminal. Try to think, what would do the most damage out there to people. And I think, ripping it back up to the upside would do that, especially in pretty much where we are now, if not into that blue dash line. But all right, guys, hang in there and have a great weekend if we don't talk to you tomorrow. And we will see you on the charts.